Your favorite analyst and everyone you know and love is screaming, do not draft Rashee Rice and Malik Nabers. Ladies and gentlemen, what if I would tell you that now's the perfect time to draft Rashee Rice and Malik Nabers? Welcome to Sunday Concessions Fantasy Football. Tonight we are going to be doing a live best ball draft. It is never too soon to draft. Let's get into it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
like this Friday night best ball drafting.
It's game time.
Stoked.
It's
Game time, baby. Yeah, let's talk about. Ooh, look at this. We're gonna get the 102. That's fun. I don't think I've ever gotten this early of a pick yet.
The 102.
Now, should we take one of these running backs, or do we be unique at the 102 and get a receiver?
Oh, bro, we take the RB. We take the RB for surely.
All right. We're taking the RB. All right, I'm with that.
You kidding me?
But yeah, let's talk about this this whole Rashee Rice, Malik Nabers thing. I know you're a big fan of Malik Nabers. I saw you just traded for him in Dynasty the other day. How are you feeling about all the comments on Malik?
I mean, I get it, but this is like what happens every year with any player that has any kind of like adversity, whether it's like law trouble, injury problems, like show of hands, who was scared to draft CMC last year because he's injury prone.
Couldn't have been
That's
me.
dumb. Shut up. You're an idiot. I'm not worried about it. Malik is young. If this man was like in his 30s, then like, yeah, I'd be a little worried. But he's young. He's like, what is he, 23 now, 24?
Yeah.
He's a dog. He's just as good as Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. It could be better. And the right situation and at full health, there's nothing stopping this man. I have no problem trading away a couple lower end players to obtain him in Dynasty because it's not every day you get an opportunity to take elite talent.
Oh, dude, I totally agree on a Dynasty front. Now, with the best ball thing, this is where it gets interesting, right? Because there's a lot of people that talk about all the history of ACL tears, especially complex tears. That's the big key here is complex tears where multiple ligaments have been damaged, and how it affects players when they come back this following season. And we talked about this on our last show, but there's just been more and more traction to the conversation of, is Malik Nabers actually cooked for 2026? Like now people are saying, is he going to be, is he even going to start the year healthy? Is he going to come in, week 4 and start playing? And then even if he does come back week 4, is he going to be fully healthy? Like, I don't know. I don't know. We can't really tell. It's May. It's not even June. And so I'll just say this is that in best ball drafts right now, the big reason that we are on the train of taking Malik Nabers is because we're looking for unique builds. And
absolutely,
all the way up to this point, before the news broke, Malik's been going mid-second, I would say, even early second for some people. Now he's dropping into like the middle of the third round. I almost got him at the end of the third round earlier today. And so, like, yes, I understand being worried about his availability for this year, but also, what if everything's fine? And you got him at the let's say the 312. This guy just took Ashton Genty. So you're looking at a team with Ashton Genty, whoever he takes next, another good player, and then maybe Malik Nabers is your wide receiver 1. Like that's an impossible. You're going to be such a unique team in a very big contest with high upside players, and that's the kind of thing you need to chase and think about when we're playing best ball. So, yeah, I mean, the same goes for Rashee Rice. I mean, how are you feeling about Rashee, Caves?
I mean, first I'll say I don't condone his behavior. I mean, dude's a piece of crap. Let's be honest. Yeah. No matter how you feel about what he was doing off the field in his own time, I get they have personal lives, but I won't go into the politics of it. But, I mean, it's the same thing, man. I mean, he had the legal trouble last year and didn't come back until week 6, I think it was. And every single fantasy team that drafted Rashee Rice in the 4th, 5th, 6th round was loving life when he came back because he completely rounded off their team. He came in as like a wide receiver 2 or 3 for you and was putting up wide receiver 1 numbers. I mean, just absolutely insane. And he also had some procedure where they had to clean up some stuff in his knee, but they literally said it's not bad. It's not as bad as it sounds. It was just
Yeah.
standard procedure, nothing to worry about. And we're talking about a team with Patrick Mahomes, which I know he's coming off an injury, but he's already on track to come back week 1, which is insane, which tells us it's not that bad. So I don't know, man. I'm not worried about either one of these players. Yeah, you might have to wait a little bit before they kind of like blossom and come to fruition for your team. But like you said, this is a chance to zig when everyone is zagging, to take the guy that
Yeah.
everyone's scared to have on their team, and to give you that immense, immense upside later on in
Yeah.
the year and separate yourself.
Yep.
You can take your
All right.
shots on these later
Hey,
round guys.
real quick. We got to make a pick. Who should we take
Oh my
here?
gosh! Oh my gosh!
Should we take Nabers?
We could. Rashee's there. Jeremiah Love's there. We could
Nico?
stack up the RBs.
I
Nico.
haven't taken Nico yet. Let's take Nico.
Let's take Nico. I
I heard
I
some
was
positive
leaning
things
towards
on
Nico.
Nico today. And we'll see
Nico's just so
one of
solid.
yeah. We'll see which one of Neighbors or Rice drops to us, and maybe we'll take one of them. Oh well, this guy, foosball boy, has been on the same page. So, who do you like here, Jeremiah? You want to get some Jeremiah?
Yeah. Let's stack up J Love. Let's stack J Love.
I kind of like that. So Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Nico Collins start. You know, not the biggest fan of Jeremiah Love this year. Let's go, baby. But this is a build I have not had yet. I'm very excited to get both Jeremiah Love and Nico on the same team. Let's go look at the draft board. But anyway, Caleb, you were going in on them. I didn't want to interrupt you, but we had to pick. And last stream we were getting auto drafted quite often. So
No, you're right. You're right. I was yapping. I gotta get my foot in check sometimes. That's on me. I wasn't paying attention.
It's all good. Slight work.
Check me. Check me. Check me. No, I was just saying, we always talk about taking these upside players later in your draft that other guys aren't looking for, like a Keaton Mitchell or, a Ryan Flournoy. Just guys that has like a weird side to him to where there could be upside. And now we're talking about taking Malik Nabers, a round 1 talent, later in your draft in the 3rd round, which is upside. So, yeah, it makes sense. It really does. Again, you have to wait for it, but I mean, if you can draft other solid players that kind of hold you off in the meantime, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yep. Yeah, just look at this start that Foosball Boy's getting. He started with Bijan Robinson. Then he's going to follow that up with Malik Nabers and Rashee Rice. Now, obviously, we don't get style points, right? We don't get style points for how good our roster looks. But, just imagine things all go right. I'm not worried about Rashee. He smoked some weed. I don't condone it. But, the NFL's gotten super loose on that. He's a knucklehead. I wouldn't blame you for not wanting to draft him because you don't want to go for a ride, on the Rashee Rice train. But you can't deny his talent on the field. Last year, he was top 5 in points per game, which is huge in fantasy football. I was actually talking to a buddy. He kept trying to gaslight me and tell me he was top 3, and he was wrong. He was 4th. He's not top 3. He was trying to sell him to me in Dynasty. But, it's pretty awesome. Oh, look at this. Micah's here. Micah says that the NFL might suspend him. And I just don't think that they will.
Oh, honestly. No. The NFL? No, please. Don't do it.
Don't do this. All right, real quick, Cabes. Let's take a look at this. We got Jahmyr, Jeremiah, Nico. So we could hammer these running backs, try to get Scat or Bucky here. Or
I kind of like a Colston or a Scary Terry. I have weirdly been coming on to Scary Terry lately with his QB play going to be a lot better. His yards per route run last year, do you know, it's a 2.2? Insane numbers.
He just got drafted. That's unbelievable.
Oh, crap. He heard me.
Draft Colston.
I like that.
And then let's follow it up with Waddle. I really like Waddle.
I
I
like
think
that as
people are
well.
really low on Waddle. And that just gives us a really nice balanced build heading into, round 5. It kind of frees up the board for us. We can stack Stroud late. We can get Bo Nix late, getting Waddle. So, yeah, I actually really like that. But, yeah, back to Micah. I'm not too concerned about a suspension, to be honest. I think he's just dumb. I don't think the NFL is going to suspend him for smoking weed. That's like something they did to Josh Gordon back in 2012, and they realized they ruined one of the greatest receivers of all time. But Rashee, he only got suspended this last time because he was freaking like racing his car down the highway at super high
Causing
speeds.
accidents. Yeah.
So like this is a very different offense. He's still got to go to jail, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if the NFL just tries to stay out of it. Plus, the Chiefs are the NFL's golden boys. So,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
And if he does get suspended, what are we talking here? 3 weeks? Maybe 5?
Yeah.
A small price to pay for salvation.
Small price to pay. What did it cost you? Everything.
What did it cost you?
Micah says, I hope they do because his draft stock will fall again, which is great. Yeah, 100%.
Amen, little Mike.
The buy window has never been more open on Rashee.
Hey, shout out little Mike getting married in 3 months. Woo!
Let's go, little Mike. Let's go, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, did I get invited to that wedding?
What?
Hold on, bro. Mike? Mike? Hello? Mike? All right.
Honestly, I don't even know if I got invited for real, dude. It's just kind of one of those things, You're there. You know what I mean?
Hiding. That's right. All right. So this is a lot of fun. I really like this draft. I know I've said it. I've been stuck. Remember we did that one stream, Cabes, and we kept getting stuck with the 7th pick?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
I've done like 4 or 5 drafts since then. I keep getting stuck with 7. 6 or 7. It's unbelievable. My first draft today on DraftKings, I was pick 6. I was like, oh my gosh. So it's nice to get different spots on the board to draft different teams.
You say pick 6 or 7?
6, 7.
Enough, dude. Enough, dude. No, none of that.
So I've been, it's always fun when you first start best ball because you're all excited to get all these new young guys on the team. But the more I like watch people stream and start drafting my own teams, the more I'm like, I am fading all of these old guys, and this is going to go really bad for me. So I've been picking a lot more of the old guys, like Chuba Hubbard, Alec Pierce, Parker Washington, guys I can't stand, but like I think I've got to in order to make unique teams.
Yeah.
You've been drafting?
I have not been able to do any drafts. I've been getting my butt kicked up and down the road by work. So that's why I'm
wrong.
Especially excited.
Fantasy football enjoyer. What are you saying?
Building wrong. Explain yourself.
Explain yourself, sir. Yeah, honestly, I did plan to come into this draft, to be honest, with like a 0 running back build, and which we probably will aim for. This is just the first time I've gotten a pick in the top 2, and had to take a Gibbs.
Had to hammer it.
But welcome to the show, Fantasy Football Enjoyer. Good to have you, man. All right, so we're 1 pick away. You want to stack Caleb, or do you want to? A lot of uninspiring picks here. I think
the Caleb stack is the logical thing to do.
Yeah. Probably would have been ideal earlier to not go Colston and get Tyler Warren late.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we're gonna enjoy the Colston pick, and then later on, if we wanted to come back and get Manungai, I wouldn't even hate that.
How do you feel about Ramondre or Tony Pollard?
Oof. I don't think I'm feeling them, bro.
I'm gonna go Tony Pollard. imagine
good
this.
TP.
Pollard's gotten 1,000 yards the past the past 4 years, I think, in the league, and now he gets an upgraded offense with Brian Daboll coming to town, Carnell Tate, Gunnar Helm, Cam Ward in his second year. Hopefully, Cam Ward can bounce back and look like the 101. But I just think that things could go a little bit different for him. He's a good, solid back to have. I feel like good floor back. Fantasy football enjoyer, just playing. Thumbnail says you're building wrong. Yeah, it does. That was to get you in here to comment exactly that. So
Yeah, right.
I don't even know how you're building. Fantasy football enjoyer, are you drafting best ball teams? Let us know if you're drafting best ball teams and what your preferred strategy is if you are.
Yeah, let me know exactly how your build's going so I can
Yeah.
steal it and act like I know something about something. Wouldn't it be crazy if I
Exactly.
queued into a draft and right after me is fantasy football enjoyer?
Dude, I know. I'm scared one day. Oh, wait, he's drafting on Sleeper, so much edge. Interesting. Like best ball on Sleeper? I didn't even know Sleeper had best ball, to be honest. Let's see what he says.
I actually did not know that either. That's a game changer if it is.
Yeah. Do you have money in Sleeper?
We ain't gonna tell about it.
So we could go Bo Nix here at this next pick and just
Would it be
done.
gross to get like Bo Nix and JK and get the older guy you're talking about to kind of go with our full rounded off Broncos stack?
Yeah.
Or stick with like a
point,
Monday guy?
I kind of like the receivers here better. I like Ricky. I like Josh Downs.
Okay.
I don't mind. I'm not really in on Quentin or Jacoby. But I think Josh Downs and Ricky Pearsall are really good picks at ADP. Blake Corum would be the running back I'd be interested in.
Give me your 10-second rundown really quick on Michael Wilson. Go.
Michael Wilson. Yeah, I think that Michael Wilson, I think he's a decent pick at ADP. I think, it's hard to just forget about what happened last year, but I wouldn't be drafting him expecting exactly what happened last year to happen again. So, I think that last year was just a banana season. The throw rate was extremely high because all their running backs were injured. Now you bring in Jeremiah Love. Did we get sniped? No, we didn't. You bring in Jeremiah Love, and now that run game is going to be a lot better. You bring in, I can't remember his name, Mike LaFleur, from Green Bay. Isn't that LaFleur? Isn't that his name? Or from Los Angeles? Real quick, Cabes, who we taking? You want Downs, Bo Nix, or Pearsall?
Let's do Downs. I feel like we haven't really done a lot of Downs, and maybe Bo will come back to us if we're still super into it.
I like Josh Downs a lot.
I do too. If there's any world where they can move him more like in and out of the slot instead of strictly just the slot, like that'd be huge.
Absolutely. I am going to get to your comment here in just 1 second. Fantasy football. We were auto drafting like mad people last time because I was not paying attention. So now I'm like heavy on alert. All right. So we got Josh Downs. We got Bo Nix. Our quarterback room is set. I don't even think we need to take another quarterback. This is what I liked about going quarterbacks earlier and just taking these guys, and just be set at it. And then the rest of our picks, we can just smash like running backs and receivers and, tight ends if we have to. I see George Kittle there. I mean, we could even take Kittle and just be done at tight end by the time that pick comes around. But who knows? We'll get to that. So anyway, yeah, long story short on Michael Wilson, I just think that the situation is a lot different than it was last year. The Cardinals had no idea what they were doing last year. And so now I think he'll be decent, but I don't think he's going to have the same season.
I mean, dude, he was averaging like 3 points a game before, everything shifted in the offense. But even after that, and say what you want about Marvin Harrison, but when Marvin Harrison was on the field, this man was still only averaging like less than double-digit points.
Who, Michael or Marvin?
Michael was.
Gosh.
He just wasn't getting the same looks.
All right, real quick. He says, fantasy football enjoyer, FFE. It says individual leagues mainly, but there's some good tournaments too. Smaller scale stuff, but the ADP is nowhere near as sharp as Underdog. That's really nice. We're actually going to be doing a draft on DraftKings here tonight as well, because the rooms are a lot softer there. Underdog is just super sharp. And it is really tough to get an edge, but I'm going to have to check that out. He said that he just drafted Devonta Smith at wide receiver 18 and Terry at wide receiver 20.
Good gosh.
Pretty impressive because, yeah, Terry's all the way up here. That's definitely a deal.
Terry was at the 410.
Yeah. That's a great. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I've also heard of another app called Drafters that pretty much does the same thing. Best ball drafts, just like Underdog and DraftKings, and people really like that one too. So it's weird. Everything's getting
That's crazy
popular in the best ball streets.
Love it. Need that.
All right. So yeah, this is something we'll talk about this real quick. Quarterback this year is really interesting because it drops off real bad, and I really don't want to have anything to do with guys like, Mendoza, who's going to split half the year. Mendoza's probably the best at the back end, and Rodgers is okay. But then you got Geno. I don't think Geno's going to start the full season. Jacoby. I don't think Jacoby's going to start the full season. The Tua and Penix. There's like Deshaun and Shador. There's all these guys who I don't think are going to start like the full season, and it doesn't really make sense to go and draft them because I really don't have confidence in any of them. So like getting these two quarterbacks early is a big deal to me. Okay, should we hit Jaden Higgins?
I'd love to hit Jaden Higgins.
All right, let's hit Jaden Higgins.
Please hit J Higgo. Please.
J Higgo? I like Jaden Higgins. So yeah, we've got the two Houston. This is something I was wanting to do too, was drafting all these Texans players because I think people are really low on them. Now the question is, do we go with Kittle or do we go with Brooks?
I'm kind of leaning Brooks here, which usually is weird for me, but I feel like Carolina just hates Chuba. They've been trying to get rid of Chuba and find someone to replace him for so long. So
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Upside on it. I like there's some later tight ends that I'm excited about.
Yeah. TDB 2023 says, look at that stash.
Thank you, TDB.
The stash is good.
I feed and water it at least 3 times a day.
All right. So I really like this team. Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Tony Pollard, Jonathan Brooks, Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Jaden Higgins, and Colston Loveland.
This is a very unique build for us.
Yeah, very different than what we've done.
We have not built any teams similar to this in the past. I'm liking it, though.
I'll tell you 2 players I love at our next pick. We got to take Stroud.
You said we're going with 2 QBs.
Oh, yeah, we can't really take Stroud. We'll pass on Stroud.
You knucklehead.
We're going to make the bet that the offense will be consolidated, but that Stroud really won't be that good. But we do like his receivers. Here's the players I can't.
Sorry, go ahead.
Stop drafting here is Travis Hunter, Omar Cooper. I think it's someone that I'm pretty interested in. And then Keaton Mitchell. Oh my gosh, Keaton Mitchell, bro. So we got to get.
If we can get Travis and Keaton right here, I'd be pretty excited.
I'd be ecstatic. And then we'll just smash tight end later. I really like this build.
This is looking good. I haven't heard you talk about Omar Cooper until now. What changed?
All right, let's do this real quick. Fantasy football sleeper. You guys like Superflex? It's more fun on sleeper. That variable is what helps me build better teams. Makes sense is the distinction. More fun for me. Yeah, so Superflex is actually one that I haven't done a lot of in best ball, just because I'm hammering more of the like mainstream cheaper contests. But I have done it before. I've done decently well in the teams that I've drafted, but I love it because it makes all the builds way more unique. Since everybody does have to take quarterback, twice, but then also like everybody's got a different strategy. So there's like some guys who are like first 3 rounds, they got to slam quarterback and make sure that they're safe at quarterback before they do anything else. Other guys will take one good quarterback and wait until like Rodgers or like Gino or, one of the Browns quarterbacks. So it does make for some really unique teams. So Omar Cooper, the reason I say he's interesting, just looking around this area of the draft, there's not a whole lot of upside.
We got sniped on Travis.
And Keaton.
Son of
we gotta hope Omar drops to us. That would be pretty fire.
We're gonna need a backup option in case he sniped out.
Could take Jonah Coleman, Woody Marks, Sadiq, I think is interesting. Basically the Jets guys, they're just they're very cheap first round picks in the draft. And I know this draft was like not a great draft, everyone's, oh, this draft was terrible, but like he's still a first round pick. So yeah, we're going to take Cooper here. Yeah, that's actually really nice. It's kind of like Ricky Pearsall and Xavier Legette a couple years ago. They were drafted in the later rounds of the first round. Who do you want here? Woody or Sadiq, or one of these other tight ends?
Let's go Sadiq. We haven't done Sadiq yet. Let's switch it up.
Get us a little wild stack. The rookie, both the rookies from the Jets.
Imagine this: New York just says, "Screw it, we don't care. We're letting Gino throw the ball like 30 to 50 times a game," and it's just Kenyon, Omar, and Garrett, just each averaging like 8 to 12 targets a game.
Oh, dude, I love it.
You know what I mean?
Love it. Jets play the Vikings in week 17, so could be a high scoring game. We'll see. But yeah, I just think that the Jets got a lot better on the offensive side. They take 2 pass catchers in the first round, and they're going all the way back here at pick 143. Like even Pearsall and Legette were going earlier than this back when they were rookies. And, they gave you some spike weeks. Pearsall, I think, helped the guy win Best Ball Mania that year.
Jeez.
And Legette had at least 1 or 2 spike weeks. So just guys that could have, high upside games. Fantasy Football Enjoyer says, dang right, Carson Beck is absolutely free. Yes, he's absolutely free. Are you?
You know what? He's free for a reason, because he sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Beck. We talked about this in our Dynasty show, talking about rookie drafts, that, Beck is a great pick because he's going like in the 3rd round and like everybody hates him. But it's the same thing as Tyler Shuck last year. But if he comes in and plays, he could be okay.
I was gonna say that. Honestly, that could give you like the edge and the upside that your team needs, at the backside of the draft that not a lot of the people are taking shots at. So yeah, I don't hate the idea at all.
All right, so here gets interesting. There's some later guys. We've got 5 receivers, 4 running backs. Probably need to add another RB. Feel pretty good at tight end. We could take Hawkinson as like a run back against the Jets guys.
Yeah.
The game goes big. So, and just have a 3rd tight end.
I like that.
But then you got DeJon Stribling, Sampson, decent running back option, I guess.
We both like Sampson.
I don't really like these other tight ends. Like Hawkinson's like the floor for me. All right, there's Hawk. We take Hawk?
Yep. Smash it.
All right. And hopefully we get Honey Butter DeJon.
Do we really want
If we don't get DeJon, do you want like Ridley? Oh, and Ayuk just went, didn't he? Yeah, Ayuk was one I was going to be interested in there.
Would you rather take a Ridley or like a Jeremy Bernard?
I'd rather take Stribling if we're talking those guys.
Are you kidding me?
You want Jeremy?
Yeah, man, if you
Jeremy
like Stribling, bro.
He just got drafted.
Oh, take that Stribling then, bro.
Yeah, we're taking Stribling.
DeJon.
Right. Honey Butter DeJon. All right,
This
so
is a
we're at a
sick team.
2-4-6-3. I do like this team. And we got, let's see, how many picks left? Wow. 3 more picks. So ideally, probably another 2 running backs and maybe 1 more receiver.
Yep.
So let's see where we're going to be at. I like Emmanuel Wilson a lot.
Okay.
Seen some hype. Oh, we could get, dude, triple stack Tank Dell. We just hammer the Texans receivers and hope one of them's good.
That's crazy.
All
along, it's Jalen Knoll.
Oh, we could get your boy Zachariah.
I wouldn't hate that. There's one I was just looking at. I'm surprised we weren't higher on. Oh, Sean Tucker is one of our running backs. I know we were saying he might be the RB2, but obviously they have Kenneth Gainwell. But
Yeah.
he might be like the goal line back, though. I've been hearing a lot of things of like Bucky being like the in between the 20s kind of guy. Kenny being the receiving back, but then Sean Tucker being like the goal line guy. I feel like he could have spike weeks, even without injuries in the running back room he's in. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if Bucky does get hurt, then I think that there's a timeshare between what's his name, Sean Tucker and Kenneth Gainwell. I don't think either of those guys is going to carry the full workload, but Sean Tucker is going to get you more of the regular carries. Gainwell will get you more of the pass catching. We do prefer pass catching, but like we've seen Tucker absolutely smash when he starts. So, I'd be pretty interested there. Real quick, Fantasy Football Enjoyer says, I often take 2 elite quarterbacks in Superflex, then just take a very late third like Beck. Yeah, I think that's like the best strategy. Don't oversell out on quarterback just because it's Superflex. That's where people get tripped up. But like if you can go get you like a guy like Carson Beck or I'd say Shador. I hate Shador. I can't stand Shador, but these guys who have upside to start later in the season on teams that are, lackluster. I'd even be interested in like a Cade Klubnik. I'm not even sure if he's going to be the backup to the Geno in New York, but he could be, and that'd be a lot of fun. So, all right, Cabes, what do you think here? I think Emmanuel Wilson makes a lot of sense.
I think so too. I'm okay with that pick.
He's been one of my favorite old guys to draft.
Old guy.
This is my bet saying that Jadarian Price is like not that good and going way too high, and that Emmanuel Wilson will be that goal line back. Zachariah Branch got sniped. All right. So we got Sean Tucker, Ray Davis, Braylon Allen. Could take one of these receivers. Could take Tyreek. What if Tyreek goes to KC? What if Rashee gets suspended and Tyreek gets re-signed by KC with Eric Bieniemy? We into that at all?
What if?
Let's just do it. I haven't done it yet. Let's do it. Him or Ted Hurst?
That brings a variance to the team. Do Tyreek. You want him, bro.
Tyreek. All right. I'm kind of messing with this, bro. I'm kind of messing with this team.
You like that?
I kind of like this team, bro.
You like that?
Vidal, Demond. Yeah, these are good running backs behind us.
Yeah.
I like both those guys. So my secret on DraftKings, because DraftKings is 2 rounds more than Underdog. So it's 2 extra rounds. The stack that I do at the last 2 rounds is Jaden Blue and Malik Davis.
Really?
Buying the backfield and just buying those extra running backs behind Javonte Williams, who's had a very injured career so far. Just betting that if he gets hurt, it's going to be one of those guys, and I'm going to have both of them on my team. And I don't hate it. The Cowboys have like one of the easiest schedules this year, projected to have a probably 5, top 10 offense.
Yeah.
That could be the way to win best ball this year. I'm not going to lie.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That'd be crazy.
You get bailed out by Malik Davis.
Crazy.
Pick a dog.
To all you who are watching, we'll go through the team real quick before we come to our last 2 picks. Caleb Williams, Bo Nix is our 2 only quarterbacks. Running backs are Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Tony Pollard, Jonathan Brooks, Emmanuel Wilson. Receivers, we got Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Jaden Higgins, Omar Cooper, Dejon Stribling, Tyreek Hill. And then at tight end, we've got Colston Loveland, Kenyon Sadiq, and TJ Hawkinson.
I think I like our tight end room the most.
Yeah, our tight end room's pretty fire. That's a really nice tight end room.
Yeah,
I like getting one of those rookies and then like a vet who's, going that late.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
And T-Hawk still does have some upside.
Do we say screw it at running back and take one more receiver, take like Elijah Surratt? Mm-hmm. Or do we take Kamani or Mond? Oh, there goes Kamani.
Oh, but Pat Bryant is so good.
Do we go Pat Bryant? Let's get Pat Bryant.
You want to go Big Pat?
Big Pat? Let's do it.
Yes.
Wow. All right. This is a unique build.
See like Cortland Sutton getting traded.
That would be
2, 5, 8, and 3.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Hey, if you're watching, guys, thank you so much for watching, by the way. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night for Best Ball Fridays. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to our channel. We're a small channel starting out, building up, but we're going to be doing this all throughout the summer, drafting best ball teams, getting you guys' advice, trying to rage bait you and all kinds of good things. So make sure you like and subscribe. And tell us what you want to see us do, because we'll do some different drafts. Let's take a look. You know what? Actually, what we'll do, we'll switch. What we're going to do here, we're going to switch over to DraftKings. We're going to do a DraftKings draft.
I like it. No more puppy draft.
No more pup. No more pup.
I'm pup, dude.
I am pretty excited to do a DraftKings draft. Let's bring us back on.
From what I've seen, the DraftKings drafts are not like as advanced, I guess you could say.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
and I need that. I need it bad.
Switch us on here. Is that going? Entered. Draft will begin. Okay, cool. Cabes, what did you like about that last draft? What was your favorite part?
I think starting strong with the base of our players, getting our Nico Collins and the Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, and Colston Loveland, kind of helped fill out our base. But I think to circle back, like the tight end room we have, like, man, I loved it. I love our tight ends. Between Colston, who I think is just going to have a absolutely crazy year, and then we have T-Hawk with the safe floor play, and then the upside of Kenyon Sadiq. I mean, I can't get much better, dude. I did.
I think I picked the wrong one. Hold on. I picked the wrong best ball tournament, bro.
You put us in the PGA draft, didn't you?
It's a single entry. That's crazy.
No. Let it run.
Where is the draft?
Why are you looking for that
this? Yeah, I haven't done the contests. Let's see if it's there. If anybody's done DraftKings, let us know how to do this, because we are inept. Draft now. I don't want to do that. How do I do this?
So I think you need to click over on sport and then click on football, and then it gives you all the like featured like tournaments.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see all. Let's see.
You idiot knucklehead.
There we go. Okay, I think I found it. Right? Yeah, I think this is it. Little $3. Little $3.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Draft team. I'd like to get my money back for that other one. Sheesh. All right. That one should work. Did you say you were going to go do something?
No, I want to rant really quick.
Go ahead,
Why don't you
man.
set that up? People are so low on the Eagles offense right now, and it's pissing
Yeah.
me off. It is irritating me. Everyone is chalking them up. Jalen Hurts is trash. They lost AJ Brown. Saquon is just a version of himself. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. If we look back at the Eagles offense before Kevin Patullo, they were dominating, absolutely dominating. 2 years ago in the Super Bowl before that, Jalen Hurts was dominating. And yeah, man, if you look at the offense from last year, Kevin Patullo was the main reason for why they were so unsuccessful. They were so bad, and he was such a bad play caller. I hate to just rub dirt all over the guy's name, but dang, dude, he was trash. He was so bad. I think this year, especially in these best ball drafts, it's so easy if you want to stack up Jalen or Saquon or Devonta or even with your Mackay or Stowers later on, whatever it may be. It's easy money and an offense that could very easily be like a top five offense in the league. And
Yeah.
I think people are missing out. I really do. I'm interested in taking Saquon a lot sooner than ADP. Same with Devonta Smith. I'd rather have Devonta Smith than some of the guys that go before him for sure.
Dude, I'm totally with that, honestly. Um, sorry, I'm still trying to figure this thing out. This is
Like
crazy.
stop being so like recency bias, dude. Like jeez. Oh,
All right,
man.
cool. We're in a draft. Okay, everybody take a deep breath. All right, let's talk about the Eagles, man. Yes, I am so sick of everybody being so down on. Look at that, dude. This is unbelievable. We're picking at pick 2.
Dang!
All right, we got to be unique. This one, I think we go Chase.
I like that. Yeah, let's go Jamar.
We'll go Jamar. So yes. So what I was gonna say is, yeah, everybody's so low on friggin' Jalen Hurts. Like he didn't already go to the Super Bowl twice. Like he didn't ball
Yeah.
out in the Super Bowl twice. You know, he lost one because of the refs, and this is coming from a guy rooting for the Chiefs. You know, all of a sudden he's just so bad at passing, and you could say, "Oh, he's always been bad at passing." But I mean, AJ Brown's been a pretty good fantasy asset. Devontae Smith been a pretty good fantasy asset. Dallas Goedert been a pretty good fantasy asset when he can get on the field. Saquon Barkley had like a career year 2 years ago. You know, it didn't just all of a sudden just disappear. And
Right.
this is the thing about variance. You know, teams have down years. Players have down years. This was a weird thing where the whole team had a down year. And I think it was due to the OC, like you said. Now they bring in a new OC. Like, it's going to be so much different this year. So, you know, I don't understand the hate. I'm very in on Devonta Smith. Actually, very interested in getting Makai Lemon on some of these teams because I haven't really been. And I have a feeling that that's going to be a mistake. And we're up to draft. We're taking Jamar Chase here. Jamar Chase,
Whoop,
boys,
whoop.
we're in there. We'll take a look at the draft board. Nice. Look at that. Look at the visual on that. So,
That's
yeah,
nice. That's
I think
nice.
people are too low on Jalen Hurts and too low on this Philly offense.
Yeah. Yep.
So that means we got to take some Philly players, right? I would love to get DJ Brown.
Yeah. Where's Saquon going right now?
Probably like early second, like right at the 1-2 turn.
Makes sense.
I'm very. This has been probably my earliest take coming into this year was that Saquon's going to bounce back and be like just stupid good this year.
Yep.
So I'm very in on Saquon. I did draft a team earlier. I drafted started with James Cook and Saquon. That felt good.
Ooh, dude, James Cook. Ooh.
You realize James Cook had 1,600 rushing yards last year?
Yeah,
And
boy
16
was
touchdowns.
running his little buns off.
And then like 400 passing yards. Like if the Bills ever decide to just like throw him the ball more and get him like 60 receptions, he would be like a 20 points per game, like Christian McCaffrey type guy. That's how close we are. kind
It's
of
good to see
unbelievable.
people are still believing in Ashton Genty. I'd have to go on another rant if he was dropping.
Oh yeah, yeah. Genty should be really going up here where McCaffrey goes. In my mind, I just think Genty's so good,
Man,
and
see,
that
this guy could
offense is going to be
smash the James Cook and
so
Saquon.
consolidated.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I can't wait. There's going to be so many more fantasy relevant players this year, I feel like, than last year. And it's
Oh
going to be
my
beautiful.
gosh!
Wow, J Love.
Oh my gosh!
He's a believer.
Why you draft on DraftKings? What if we got Bowers? What if we got Rashee and Nabers on this one? Okay, so the other thing about DraftKings that's really interesting, there's a bonus. Do you know about this?
No, what is it?
It's PPR, but if your quarterback throws for over 300 yards, he gets 3 extra points. If your running back rushes for over 100 yards, he gets 3 extra points. And then if your receiver goes over 100 yards, you get 3 points. So there's a big onus on these guys that can get over 100 yards consistently.
Oh,
So like Josh Allen goes super early in this format, which is not a bad thing at all. Another thing we could think about with this build here is I know you're gonna hate it, Zay Flowers, and like stack them with Lamar, because we do have the Week 17 matchup between the Bengals and the Ravens, and I honestly think that'll be the highest scoring Week 17 game.
their games are sick.
But
Wow, what a start. Puka and Chase Brown. Big Bear might know something.
Big Bear. All right, here we go. Can we get Bowers? Can we get Bowers? Ah!
Rashee and Malik.
Nope, we're going Bowers, bro. Gotta get Bowers. Rashee or Malik will probably drop to us here. This guy's only got to take. He's got 2 picks, and then it's us. So,
Oh my gosh, if we can get Malik right here.
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh, there he goes. Dang.
So
if he goes Rashee and Malik.
Rashee. Oh, there's Rashee.
McBride.
Like Rashee. Look at that.
I like that.
That is a good freaking start.
That's sick.
Okay. Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, Rashee Rice. Hey, chat. If you're in here, how y'all like that?
This might be a gold ticket, man. This might be the gold ticket.
This might be it. All right. Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, Rashee Rice. Wow. That's so fun. That's so fun. So yeah, if we got Flowers, we could just do a full 0 RB team here.
I love these round 4 receivers. I really do.
Me too. Yeah, I'm fine with any of them. We don't even have to stack Lamar, for real.
Yeah, this is gonna be such a fun team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Feel it in my bones.
I can feel it in my bones, bro. Let's see here. What to do? What else should we talk about, Cabes? What?
I want to know if Mr. Fantasy Enjoyer likes our team so far.
Yeah, Fantasy Enjoyer, if you're still here, dude, let us know how you like the team. For anybody still here, because I see we've got a couple people watching right now. If you're watching, let us know what you think of this team right now. Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, Rashee Rice. Have you seen this draft before? You think we're good, or you think we're just stupid and wish casting on Rashee Rice? Let's talk about Marion Hampton. So me and you really like Marion Hampton.
For sure.
I've seen a lot of people on fantasy Twitter talking about how Marion Hampton is actually somebody who you should just not even look at.
Wow.
Real quick, we got a comment. David Dennison says, great team besides Rice.
Go!
But what if he plays? You know?
He's not a believer.
What if he doesn't get suspended? Well, I'll reiterate something I said earlier, that Rashee Rice in each season that he's played has been like a top 5 guy in fantasy points per game. He's one of the most efficient receivers ever since he stepped on the football field in the pros. David says no, he's not a believer, and I get it. It's not for the faint of heart. I will say that. I've had Rashee in like all my dynasty leagues for the past like 3 years.
It's risky. It's risky.
It's a good comment. To quote Jim Carrey, "Stop breaking the law, a-hole."
Yeah.
Stop breaking the law.
That's good.
That was great. Thank you, David. Appreciate you being here, man. But yeah, no, he is very good when he plays. The team really likes him, especially you saw last year when they came onto the field saying "Free Rashee Rice" after he was suspended. Like he didn't do nothing. Like unbelievable.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's crazy.
They really like him. Mahomes needs him. Like, can you imagine another season without Rashee Rice in Kansas City? Can you imagine how bad they must be kicking themselves right now that they didn't just take a receiver at pick 9?
Yeah, they're probably pretty upset. But imagine this: all of his targets, yes, have been like very like underneath like designed targets. So add along to that, now they have a run game with Kenneth Walker to open up the pass game for Mahomes and the receivers.
All
people
right,
are sleeping on the Chiefs offense.
You gotta make a pick. Should we go Luther?
Yes, or Lamar.
Luther, Lamar, or McLaurin.
Let's stick with Lamar. We were talking about Lamar.
Burrow. We could get Burrow.
Oh my geezer!
All right,
we could.
Erden or McLaurin.
I'll let you do it, man. You pick. I can't do
Luther. I haven't taken Luther yet this year, which is unbelievable for me. Yeah, David says, all joking aside, and best ball, Rice is a great pick. Just wish he was smarter with his ability and talent. And I think, yeah, that's exactly what we all want. Like, dude, just stop being so dumb. Like, you could be so good. I mean, they could be a Super Bowl contender like every year that he plays. But
he's out here acting like a stupid idiot knucklehead.
He's just being a stupid idiot knucklehead. Okay, now here's the question, Cabes. Do we go with Burrow, though?
Or do we go Quinshawn?
Or go McLaurin? Get Jaden.
Or McLaurin.
Let's get McLaurin. I kind of like that. We're going full 0 RB. Because, I think, Jaden's all the way down here at pick 68. Finally get to stack Jaden if he falls to us. And then we'll just be smashing. Maybe we'll get one more receiver, and then we just smash running back.
Yeah.
So this is a true 0 RB build, ladies and gents. Who would have thought in the year 2026, when running backs are just flying off the board, that we'd be drafting a 0 running back team? This is the epitome of zig when everyone else is zagging.
I'm not afraid to take a stand.
Everybody.
Everybody. Hey.
So I actually wrote this thing up on Twitter the other day because I was thinking about it. Just that I think that everybody right now is just drafting running backs so heavily because it does drop off so bad. And I think that is a major concern. Like, I mean, maybe we can get Bashal. Probably not. No, there's no way we're going to get Bashal. We're still
probably not
picks away. So we'd be looking for our first running back like Chuba Hubbard if we took him next round. Pollard, somebody. Warren, like these are the guys that we're looking at running back, and this is we're not even in this. We're in the 5th round. We are in the 5th round. So
a lot of these guys are using their entire clock time for their pick.
Yeah, they are. But see, I think you have to kind of embrace the uncertainty and really commit to the zigging when everyone else zags, because here's the thing with why 0 RB was ever a thing. 0 RB was a thing because running backs were getting injured left and right. They were the most injured position in football for a long time. And until the last 2 years, It's been that way consistently. But the last 2 years, running backs have been like very healthy. 2024 was like an unbelievable season where like nobody got hurt. 2025, we did have some injuries. We had the Bucky injury, we had the Scatabo injury. I think we had a couple others. Marion was hurt for some of the year. But like for the most part, running back was very healthy. But this is just not a trend that we've seen consistently yet. And we've had 2 years of very healthy running backs. And so like just imagine that this is the year that we see running backs start getting injured closer to the average of what it's been, and a lot of these second round and third round running backs, what if they just get hurt? Then these guys have like one really good running back in the first round, which is awesome, but then they're really hurting at running back spot. And a lot of these guys who are drafting multiple running backs in the first few rounds are only taking 4 to 5 running backs. So we zig, we're going full receiver. We'll be drafting a bunch of backup running backs, which is not ideal. It's not going to look great. Beginning part of the season, it is going to be a struggle to get points on the board at the position. But if we can somehow manage to be in the pack by midseason and survive injuries, and we're completely healthy at receiver and tight end, having the elite tight end, I think this is just such an easy smash and gives us a great advantage going into the playoffs. So I know I went really long on that, but what are your thoughts on that, Cabes?
Yeah, you don't draft scared.
Never draft
That's all I'll
scared.
say. You take value.
DeAndre Swift to fall to us.
We don't draft like nobodies. Oh, I gotta fill out my line out. 2 receivers, 2 running backs. Nah, dude. Sick of this.
Think about that, bro.
I'm sick of this.
Would really hope that Daniels falls to us. If he doesn't, we could get Caleb Williams, or we just punt, take another receiver.
I think we need to get our QB here.
I mean, we don't have to.
It's gonna drop, dude.
We can get we got the Mendoza that we can get. We got Mahomes we can get. If we're making the bet that Rashee's going to play, we are also making the bet that Mahomes is going to play. And Mahomes goes really late in this format. Pick 88.
That's crazy.
So, not saying we're still going to try to take Daniels. And maybe he'll survive. Let's see.
Could it be?
Yeah. All right. So I think we take Daniels.
Smash Jaden.
All right. So we got Daniels. So we got our quarterback. Now we need to be thinking about, do we take one more receiver? Should we take like a Mekhi Lemon as an upside receiver and be done?
Thinking the same thing, brother.
Or do we take there goes Ramondre. It's either Mekhi or Pollard.
And then when it comes back to us, our options are
Rico Dowdle, Monungai. It's not terrible. Let's
we can get like Monungai and Corum maybe.
Take Mekhi. All right. Let's take a look at this team, everybody. If you're in the chat, let us know. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. If you hate it, thumbs down. Jaden Daniels, quarterback. We got no running backs in round. We're now in round 7, I believe. Jamar Chase, Rashee Rice, Luther Burden, Terry McLaurin, and Mekhi Lemon as our receivers. And then Brock Bowers as our tight end.
Sick.
I love that. That's like,
who's beating this team, bro? Nobody.
I
really like this guy at pick 11, his team, I will say.
Pick 11, let's take a look. Genty, Barkley, Zay Flowers, McConkey, Tate, and Bashal. I do like that team a lot. Very balanced build. Something we've enjoyed so far is doing these balanced builds. So I like that team. I think look at this guy. Took double quarterbacks. Caleb Williams and Jalen Hurts. Woo.
Jeez.
Dak Prescott going over Jalen Hurts is exactly what's wrong with America. That is unbelievable.
Take me out, bro. Just take me out. Take me out. I ain't trying to see all this.
That's crazy. Take you out what? You want to see the players?
No, I don't want to be here no more.
Oh,
Dak over Jalen? Nah, bro. These guys
yeah,
ain't
that's
serious.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's too much. That's too much. Can we be honest?
And Herbert's there? Oh my
That's too
gosh.
much, bro. I know Herbo. Man, he kind of reached for Herbo. We could wait and see if Mahomes comes back and be done at quarterback. I don't know if he'll come back. We really got to get running backs. So
We got to get Manungai.
Manungai, Dowdle,
Corum.
Oh, it's so gross. Dobbins not a bad pick.
Honestly, though, I don't even think Manungai and Corum for our next two running backs is.
Bill.
It's not even that bad.
It's not too bad.
It's
But
not.
Jordan Addison's there, bro. One more receiver.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, we've got to save that one more receiver. We will take one more receiver.
You just want Travis Hunter later, don't you?
Hey. Hey. Would love to see Jalen Warren fall. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think Warren's going to play more of the Gainwell role from last year, catching passes from Rodgers. Gosh,
yeah, the checkdowns are going to be beautiful.
Oh. Yeah, we're not getting them, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, we ain't going to get them. This guy's only got 2 running backs. This guy's got 2 running backs. Yeah, we might be cooked. We might be dead, bro.
What have we done?
It'd be sick if both the Steelers running backs fell, because we could get Warren and Dowdle. Just buy the backfield.
Oh, there goes Warren.
Yep.
Dag. Hold on now.
Dowdle or Mahomes?
Did Manungai already go?
Yes. And there goes Dowdle. Ah! All right, we're going Mahomes. We'll take Corum. Corum will be our first running back on this team. Do we take Corum or Dobbins?
No, keep a straight face. Let it out.
Corum or Dobbins?
Oh,
Dobbins gives us like safe points. I think we got to go Dobbins.
Yeah.
We can't really swing the high upside bet right now. Oh my gosh.
What have we done?
Okay. Aaron Jones, Jonathan Brooks, Rodriguez. Dude, we gonna be all right, man.
I don't hate the Aaron Jones pick at all.
Rashad,
last year he was still averaging like an 18% target share, even with the abysmal offense he was in.
I know. Just imagine he could stay healthy. It'd be awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. This is a great team. If the running backs hit, this is a great team.
We don't need much from our running backs. We just need a little, man. Just a little bit of juice.
Done at receiver. We're pretty much done at tight end. We probably need like one late.
Done at QB, maybe?
So we're going to be yeah, we're definitely done at QB. We got Mahomes and Jaden. Well, yeah, we're done at QB.
They're both coming off injuries, though.
I mean, I'm not really scared, bro.
Okay.
This team was built to survive. Where did Manungai? Oh, Manungai went way early last round. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did. I didn't even see that he went.
To Team 11, your boy.
I know. This guy knows what he's doing, dude. I'm trying to tell you.
Shahidi.
It'll be us and him going to playoffs.
Oh, man. Yeah, everybody, if you're watching the video right now, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's good to have you here. Just to remind you, we do have a ton of merch over on our website. Custom designs of every NFL team, all 32. You can find something that look like this. That's the Pittsburgh Steelers logo. Hats, shirts, all kinds of good stuff over there. There is a sale going on right now, free shipping for orders over a certain amount, which I can't remember. And we also have memberships to the channel starting at $2.49. $2.49. Come on. If you can't give up
Dude,
$2.49 to support your boys. I don't know, but
Yeah, show some love. It don't cost nothing to show us some love, bro.
it ain't cost nothing to show some love, man.
I love the shirts too. Not
Yeah,
even
they're
trying to
sick.
glaze because it's our shirts, but like I think merch shirts are kind of corny and cheesy, but
Right.
those are very unique and it's like great material.
Yeah,
Great material. Not that crap material like you wash it one time and the shirt is like dust.
it's really nice. Yeah. Yeah. My shirt didn't shrink, which that's like my biggest thing against shirts. Shirts always
Hey
shrink when I
dude,
put
I
them
got
in
a
the
fat
dryer.
marinara stain on my shirt the other day.
Huh?
Washed it. Good as new.
All right, who do we
No
go here?
problem.
Bill, Aaron Jones, Rodriguez, or Brooks?
I like Bill.
I like Bill too.
We've already got Jaden and
Take Bill,
Scarold Terold.
and we just need one of these guys to fall, which, there's only 2 picks between us and there. Hopefully this guy doesn't take Jonathan Brooks. I kind of like Jonathan Brooks. Well,
Yeah,
hold
you
on,
be
hold on.
loving Jonathan Brooks.
No. Should we take Aaron Jones? You were just talking about him.
I was talking about Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones or Chris Rodriguez?
Probably Aaron Jones.
All
I
right.
believe in the offense more.
Risky. I think that's the first time I've clicked Aaron Jones.
Risky,
Wow.
risky.
Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Tyron Tracy goes mad late. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
Pacheco.
Woody Marks is actually not a bad pick either.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Here's the thing about
There's
Woody
so
Marks.
many running backs.
Everybody hates Woody Marks because they think he sucks, which he probably sucks. But last year he's a scat back. He's tiny, and he was playing like full-time running back snaps, and that's why he was like getting carried off the field because he's not like built for that. And now this year they have Montgomery to take the majority of the workload, and he's just going to be the scat back, and
Yep.
that can be a lot of points for us. Especially with Stroud kind of seeing ghosts. If he just decides to be a check down Charlie, like this could be incredible.
He had some major spike weeks last year too that people forget about.
Yeah, he did. So look at that. Look at Omar Cooper, bro. Omar Cooper.
There goes
going
Jay
early and
Brooks.
earlier. Let it
No.
out.
No. Let it out.
Yeah, it doesn't appear that either Rachaad White nor Tyron Tracy will fall to us. It's probably going to be Woody or Pacheco or Travis Hunter.
Go! I knew you were going to see Travis.
Keaton, Caves, Keaton. We got to get Keaton. Let's talk
The
about
savior to our team. The savior to our team.
So far,
Keaton
he's
Mitchell.
probably. Let me pull up my exposure on Underdog real quick because I could see what my current exposure is.
I've been getting a lot of Keaton.
My most drafted players. Where's Keaton? Keaton, where you at, man?
Wait, let me guess it. Keaton, Travis Hunter, Jonathan Brooks.
No, actually, Jonathan Brooks I have not gotten a lot of. Travis Hunter is my number one most drafted player. So
you knucklehead.
There's that. Wow, we could get Rachaad White and buy this Washington backfield. Come on. Dang! Right as I say, I gotta stop talking, bro.
Shut it.
Say
Just
nothing.
shut it.
Let's see. Should we go Woody? I think Woody. Oh wait, should we take Keaton or Travis?
Keaton. No, Keaton. It's got to be Keaton.
I don't know if I can do that yet.
It's got to be Keaton, man.
Hold on, let's take a look.
Don't do this, man. Don't do this.
Bill, Aaron Jones, Woody Marks. I mean,
it's got to be Keaton, bro.
That's a pretty solid running back room, bro.
Oh man, I hate you.
All right, we'll take Keaton. We're drafting Keaton,
man. Good stuff, young man.
I went against myself. I just think Travis Hunter's going to easily pay off at his price. But let's talk about my my exposure. Right now, Travis Hunter, 50% of my drafts I've gotten him. Dejon Stribling, 40%.
Jeez.
You know who's third? Guess who's third?
I'm nervous.
You're going to like third. You're going to love this. Brock Bowers.
Oh,
You're getting a lot of Brock Bowers.
I like that.
Yep. And then Addison, Kyler, and Kenneth Walker. Oof.
The team's nice.
Yeah.
If anyone's watching, let us know now that we have our running backs. How are you feeling about this team? Give us a rate 1 through 10.
Look at this running back room.
Is it boom or bust? Did we cook ourselves? I need other opinions.
J.K. Dobbins, Bill Krosky-Merritt, Aaron Jones Sr., Woody Marks, Keaton Mitchell. This is the running back room that wins championships. What if the key to best ball was terrible running backs? What if the key to best ball was Alvin Kamara?
All right, bro.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that, bro?
All right, bro.
You take Jonah Coleman just for the inevitable J.K. Dobbins injury?
I know.
Idea. That's
not a bad idea. Yep.
Could take Deshaun
Dylan Sampson still there? No. Stop it.
I do like Mike Washington. I think Mike Washington's interesting.
There's your boy Emmanuel Wilson.
All right, this is me. My preference here. This guy's gonna probably take running backs. If we can get Kamara to fall to us and Jonah Coleman to fall to us, that'd be incredible.
I just want everybody to recognize just a thank you KB moment. This man is looking ahead to our picks, where we're going to be drafting, thinking ahead while also looking at the draft board, seeing what other guys have taken, see if we can find an edge in this draft while also doing this with a 20-second timer. KB, you're a big knucklehead, but man, dude, I gotta give it to you.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Micah says when we drop it. I say to Micah,
Drop it.
No. Oh, there goes Jonah Coleman. I don't feel like we're gonna get Alvin. Never in my life did I think we weren't gonna get either Alvin or who was the other guy? We might get him.
But I mean, how do we feel about Antonio Williams, though?
We don't. Come on, bro. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. If we're taking any receiver here, it's Dejon Stribling.
Gosh, I hate Dejon.
Sorry, we just took the running back, Alvin Kamara. That just gives us points in the first half of the season, right? Dobbins, Kamara, Bill. I think this is going to be okay. Do we take Tyreek here? Just hit another Tyreek on
Keaton and Woody the latter part of the season. Woody.
What do you think? Tyreek, Tajay, Sampson, or
I like Tajay or Sampson.
Could do Mike Washington. Let's do. Do we have any correlation? I think we should do. Let's do Sampson.
Yeah,
more of a pass catcher.
That was the one.
Upside.
That was the one.
And we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more picks, and we got 7 running backs. Holy moly! All right, we got to start looking at tight ends, though.
We do.
Real.
Hey man, the family really coming together. Look at this. The family coming together.
Oh, look at this. This is the easiest way to get out of this. Stowers and Helm.
Yep.
How is Stowers going so late? I don't even really like Stowers. But, like, dude, at this price, man, like, that's crazy. And, if A.J. Brown's really leaving, that's going to open up a lot of targets.
Yeah.
And maybe Mekhi Lemon fills those shoes all the way, but maybe it's Stowers. What if Goddard gets hurt and Stowers is forced onto the field?
Yep. Preach.
Yeah, so Gunnerhelm, Stowers. I'm not totally off of Freiermuth either.
He had some
Yeah,
crazy spike weeks
he had
last
some
year.
really good game, good spike weeks last year. A second year playing with what's his name? Oh, we gotta get this is a Ray Davis team faux show. All right, Zachariah Branch is the other guy we gotta get.
We got to get
The
Zach.
receiver we gotta get. Yeah.
It's got to be Zach.
Decisions made. Gotta get Zach.
The sandwich is made.
Let's see. Draft board. We're popping into it. Braylon. Woof. Gunner
Yeah.
Helm. Woof.
I mean, this guy's went 3 tight ends. That's my boy that I like this team.
That is your boy.
Not good. He's got 4 tight ends.
Those are probably 2. He's got 4.
4 tight ends.
4 tight ends is insanity.
He picking them up like potato chip.
Huh?
Buffalo.
So I didn't think about this, but with DraftKings, I'm sure there's a lot of people that draft like 3 quarterbacks and 3 tight ends since there's 2 extra picks and they feel like way safer. But like,
Right.
especially in this build, man, where we've got all those stud receivers, and then Stowers is so good on this team. Why, man? Every time I talk about somebody. Frick, it's gonna have to be Freiermuth.
Did Gunner go?
Muth is Luth.
Shut up.
Okay, do we take a running back here? We could take like Katron Allen, Emmanuel Wilson, Bigsby. Take a receiver. I mean, the board's really open for us. Tight end, we could take Freiermuth and just be done.
Well, do you want Ray Davis still?
Yeah, we'll get him later. Give me somebody.
Get Wilson. We've been running with Wilson.
Sorry, I'm already took Freiermuth because we didn't have any
Oh,
time. I really need to be locked in, okay?
Sorry, dude. I was still mourning Eli Stowers not falling to us.
Do we take one of these receivers here? No, because we're going to take Zachariah next.
Yeah, knucklehead.
We should probably take him now, huh? No. Should we take Wilson?
Wilson or Branch? Well, we got to go Branch, dude. I hate to say it.
What if we go Jeremy?
What if Branch is like the next time?
Let's go Jeremy. Little late Steeler stack. Jeremy, Muth, and they're playing Tennessee. Yeah, we don't have anybody from Tennessee. Dang. Okay. That was kind of a panic pick. I just didn't want to take Emmanuel Wilson twice in one night. We'll hope for Ray Davis and Zachariah Branch to come around. If not, we could take Ferguson too. Just
I like Ferguson.
One more little insurance piece, tight end. Yeah, there's plenty of guys back here. Look at Justice Hill. Damon Claiborne's all the way down here. Just buy the pass catching.
Yeah, we already have Aaron Jones. Right.
Yeah, but we buy the pass catching running back, so that's like perfect.
Exactly. We worked it, bro. We really worked it.
This team might actually be kind of sick. Let's see. Micah says Rice with no suspension or Nabers if he comes back after week 3. What are you saying, Micah? I don't understand.
Who would you rather have? Rice with no suspension, or would you rather have Malik after week 3?
Personally, I want Rice. Just because
it's probably the safer pick.
I still think Nabers is good, but I just think that if he's not playing until week 3, that means they're still somewhat rushing him back.
Yeah.
So I just don't feel comfortable with the injury there. So yeah, man. Let's take a look at this team, bro. Let's give this to the people.
We're gonna piece key
and do it. So we started with Jamar Chase. We got Rashee Rice, Luther Burden, McLaurin, Mekhi Lemon. Those are our receivers. And Jeremy Bernard. We got Brock Bowers, and Pat Fryermuth at tight end.
Sick.
Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
Sick.
Running back.
Oh.
Take a deep breath. This is going to be a doozy.
Boom.
J.K. Dobbins, Bill Krosky Merritt, Aaron Jones, Woody Marks, Keaton Mitchell, Alvin Kamara, Dylan Sampson. And we still got 3 more picks, boys. We still got 3 more potential running backs to add to this team.
We've got little sisters of the poor at running back.
Just imagine Kamani Vidal or Ray Davis falls to us. And there goes Kamani Vidal. Literally, I just need to shut my freaking mouth, dude.
Yeah, your big fat mouth.
Okay. Hear me out.
One of these.
What if the Steelers-Titans game is the key to Week 17?
Can we still get Nicholas Singleton? Or no?
I don't think so. I think he's already gone.
Yeah,
I do like Damon Claiborne. I think we will get him.
Yeah, take Damon.
With our second pick of this turn. So do we do Ferguson and him if Ray Davis goes?
I think that sounds about right.
I have a feeling Ray Davis is about to go too.
God, our receivers are so
Look at that.
sick.
Literally, dude. All right, so we'll get our one more tight end.
This receiving core is gonna feed families for generations.
No, there he went. F. Stop talking, Cameron. Wah, wah. All right, we'll take Claiborne because we're not getting sniped. We are not getting sniped. Also, there's no way this guy's taking Claiborne. Oh, that scared me. Jake Tunges is crazy.
I was about to say, you would take Tunges here?
I would like to take Tunges here, but he's not here. All right, so who do we just take? Claiborne. All right, so we got a ton of running backs. We got to get one more tight end, I think. Who are the tight ends left? Ingram, Dulcich, Theo Johnson. We could take Max Clare later.
Eli Raritan.
Raritan's actually not a bad one. Let's take one more running back here. Who do you like? Justice Hill, Sean Tucker, Ollie Gordon. That's pretty much it.
Let's go, Sean.
We could do our Malik Davis and Jaden Blue and just screw tight end 2.
Tight end 3, actually. Hurry up.
Tight end 3. I just took Sean Tucker.
My man. You
like him.
All right.
One last pick.
A drooler for Tucker. Hate to say it.
What do y'all think, chat? What should we do? Ingram? Ingram probably won't be there. So it's probably going to be Theo, Max Clare, Michael Trigg. I don't really believe in Michael Trigg for real.
Nobody.
Raritan. I think Raritan's probably the one. Is there anyone who correlates with our team positively? Who's tight end 2 in Washington? Is it Sinnott? Oh.
We're not taking tight end 2 in Washington.
Oh. Could take Jack Hendricks for a little late round Bengals stack. I don't think anybody knows who Jack Hendricks is. And that's okay. That's all right. What if we just took Darnell Washington? Just buy the Steelers tight end room.
You knucklehead. We drafted a tight end, and he's sick.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Let's do that then. Let's screw tight end. What other positions are there? We could take Elijah Surratt. I actually don't mind Surratt.
I don't mind Surratt.
Pat Bryant again. I'm not a big Pat fan. Tyquan Thornton. I actually don't mind Tyquan Thornton.
Keep scrolling, bro.
Jalen Knoll.
Anthony
Richardson.
Jalen Knoll's interesting. Jalen Knoll had some great games last year, too.
Alec Amanor is all the way down here. That feels troublesome.
He's like wide receiver 4, dude. Don't even try to talk.
Keenan Allen. Oh, do you hear the stuff about Keenan Allen might be getting signed?
Yeah, I know.
For the Chargers.
Pisses me off.
George Holani, dude.
George Halani.
All right, we're in the thick of it now. We got to go back up.
Jameer DK. My little
I do
buddy.
not want DK. Okay.
Okay.
Razzle. Dontavian Wicks. Dontavian Wicks isn't bad either. Oh, I literally just need to shut up. Who should we take, Cabes? You're not helping me at all. Tyquan.
I like Jalen Knoll. That's my favorite out of the three we got queued.
But he doesn't correlate with our team at all.
I know he doesn't. Fine. Take
What about
Taekwon.
Tyquan Thornton? He's a Steelers guy,
Okay,
bro.
I know you
He's
love
spiky.
Taekwon. Just take him, bro. TT.
Spike week.
Take TT. Take TT.
I'm taking TT.
We
Okay.
might be some ooby dooby canoobies.
All right. Leaving the draft. Can I where can I find my drafts?
I think you have to look
Yes.
at my events.
My events contest.
Okay.
Oh, best ball. Okay, let's take a look. Is that the one?
Should be.
Edit. What's happening? Well, it's not really giving us the team. Wow, a 3863. Wait, what? This is not right.
This isn't us.
This is my team from earlier.
Click confidence, bro.
Look where I got Nabers. 3-6.
Click confidence.
Look at it. Look at where I got Nabers, bro. What, you ain't like that, bro?
You just exposed yourself booty butt naked to the world.
You didn't like that one, bro?
Embarrassing. All right, this is the one.
All right. So once again, I'm just gonna pull it up like this. Holy cow! I feel like somebody just shot a gun right outside my house. That's crazy. All right, so we got Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. 5.
Beautiful.
All right, tight end, Brock Bowers, Pat Freiermuth. And that's it. 5. Receiver, Jamar Chase, Rashee Rice, Luther Burden, Terry McLaurin, Mekhi Lemon, and Jeremy Bernard, and Tyquan Thornton. TT. You
just had to get TT, ain't you?
And then at running back, this is masterful. I just want
Hear
you
me
to
out.
understand.
Hear us out.
A.K. Dobbins.
Hear us out.
Bill
Dog.
Krosky Merritt.
Half a dog.
Aaron Jones Sr. Old dog.
Once a dog.
Woody Marks. Half a game dog.
Little dog.
Keaton Mitchell.
Speedy dog.
Alvin Kamara.
Could be dog.
Dylan Sampson.
My dog.
Jamal Claiborne.
New dog.
And Sean Tucker. I'm not going to lie. This DraftKings is the spot to draft 0 running back because you can add so many running back selections late. And like, even though I hate like every single one of these running backs with a passion, except for Bill and Keaton Mitchell, but like, I hate that these are the guys we're looking to start. We just took so many shots on so many different offenses, 9 different running backs. I think the thing that would have been really nice is if we could have stacked who's the backup in Denver, not RJ, the new guy.
Jonah Coleman.
If we could have gotten Jonah Coleman to be behind Woody, we got Damon Claiborne behind Aaron Jones. There's at least that.
Yeah, that could have been cool.
I think that's a really good way of doing that. But yeah, drafting 2 quarterbacks, 2 tight ends just allows you so much flexibility at other positions, which, you know, more chances for points. And if you're betting on your guys being healthy, which we are, this is the way to do it. So I don't know, man. I love that one. That one was fire.
I like that. That was a fun team. That was a very fun team. We're going to come back to that one.
All right. What should we do? Should we do one more? Or you want to call it quits?
I don't know, man. My eyes kind of glazing right now.
Kind of glazing. All right, chat. If anybody's there, now is your chance to let us know. Should we do one more draft? If not, then we're
If
gonna head on out of here.
one of our buddies in chat say right now, Caleb, get your rear in gear and do another draft, I'll listen. And it can't be Micah.
It can't be Micah, bro. It can't be Micah,
Can't be
bro.
Micah.
All right. It looks like we're not going to get any more traffic, but I think that was good. That was a good session of drafting teams. So we drafted 2 teams.
I feel good.
I feel very good about that.
I feel like I understand DraftKings and Underdog in their own ways a little bit better too.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I do. If you don't mind, I would like to pull up that other team real quick.
Yeah, please.
Look at it. So give me 1 second while I pull this up, just so we can review.
Peek, dude.
This is the team we drafted right as the stream started. We want to see how we did on this one. Let's.
If one of these teams make top 300, KB is my witness. I will shave this mustache off and reconstruct it into a picture frame and frame it on my wall.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for real? All right, I'm gonna pull.
And I'll remember this mustache.
All right. Here's the other team we drafted. In the Dash Hound, we took quarterbacks Caleb Williams, Bo Nix. I like that. I'm fine with that. Running backs Jahmyr Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Tony Pollard, Jonathan Brooks, Emmanuel Wilson.
Good. Very good
running back room. Yeah. Definitely hoping for something to break on those back end guys. And hoping our main guys stay healthy. Wide receiver, we got Nico Collins, Jalen Waddle, Josh Downs, Jaden Higgins, Omar Cooper, Dejon Stribling, Tyreek Hill, Pat Bryant. Not my favorite wide receiver room.
Yeah.
But I think with the addition of so many players, I think it is probably pretty good. Yeah. And then at tight end, Colson Loveland, Kenyon Sadiq, TJ Hawkinson. So we do have the Caleb Williams stack.
That's the best 3 tight ends we've gotten, man. I'm really excited about those.
That's a good one. We've got the non-quarterback stack between Omar Cooper and Kenyon Sadiq. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll just get at least one of those guys to actually play well down the stretch. We got Bo Nix and Waddle paired up with Bo Nix, Waddle, and Pat Bryant all together. Yeah, this is a fun team. I really like this team.
Yeah, I'm in on that team.
And Minnesota plays the Jets in Week 17, so we got a little run back. We got Omar Cooper and Sadiq, and then we got a run back with Hawkinson. It's not really the best run back, but if it's a high scoring game and Hawkinson scores a couple touchdowns, you know what? Hey,
I'll take it.
But,
taking it.
All right. Well, guys, with that, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. We'll be live, planning to do it every Friday night or Saturday night in the next few weeks, just drafting best ball teams. So, yeah, make sure you join us. And with that, we will see you all next